and then we get our G minor 7 chord. So actually moving from the D minor to the G minor 7 chord is very easy. So go ahead and start on that D minor right here. Get that comfortable. And Mom, if you want to tilt your camera down so I can see your hands, you don't have to, but makes it easier for me to see what you're doing. There we go. Unless you can no longer see your screen, that would be a problem. So then what we're going to do is we're going to, from there to get to the G minor 7, we're just going to collapse that index finger. It's already in the right spot. It just needs to collapse down and then drop in the middle and move the thumb. So we've got our G minor 7 to our D minor to our G minor 7. So just go ahead and practice that for a minute. D minor to G minor 7. D minor to G minor 7. D minor to G minor 7. Feel that index finger collapse. Feel that thumb move. We've got our C. We've got everyone's favorite chord, our B flat chord. And you'll notice actually, go ahead and play your G minor 7 for a second. Play that G minor 7. And now look, a B flat is just a G minor 7 where you then add in the ring finger up there. See how similar those two chords are? It's the exact same thing. That's all the difference. So go ahead and practice that. Go from the G minor 7 to the B flat. G minor 7 to the B flat. Just lifting up that ring finger and putting it back down. And you can either tuck your pinky down like I am doing, or you can have it up here like Benjamin's doing. You can also, some people will even sort of lay it over the ring finger like that. That's fine. Whatever it is that you do is fine. Okay, and those are our chords that we're going to play. So let's go ahead and play through this in a simple way. We're just going to do sort of single strums to start off. So here we go. Go ahead and give that D minor. And we're in 3/4 time or 4/6 time or whatever it is. Ya la 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 lecha do di, ya da da, G minor 7. Ya la 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 likrat kala. Back to D minor. Ya la 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 penesha, C, bat. Now we're B flat to C, B flat to C to F. Pine Shabbat Nikabila. And now if you want to do something that's a little fun, go ahead and play your F. And then take your ring finger and put it on the 3rd fret up here on the G string. Keep your middle finger on the G string also, but put that ring finger and then lift it up, and then you can lift up that middle finger. So go and practice this. Is anyone confused? Sean, you look confused. Not to be judgy there, but you know.
I'm not confused, it's just kind of uncomfortable.
What part's uncomfortable?
I just have very small hands, and it's sometimes uncomfortable to get all of my fingers on the G string.
Try bringing your hand around a little. Bring up your elbow. Yep. See if that helps. Okay. Let's do the last, the bottom lines, the verse. D minor, Shamor Viza, G minor 7, Chor, now C, Bidibure F, Chad. Now we're going to get an A7 chord. This is a really easy chord, though you may not remember. It's just your index finger on the 1st fret on the C string. So if you're playing an F, we're coming from an F, right? All you're going to do is lift up your middle finger and move the index finger up a string. All right? Ishmi D minor, C to B flat, Elhamu C, B flat. flat, A7. Let's do that C, B flat, A7. I think that's probably a little unusual, though it's pretty straightforward fingering. C, B flat, and B flat to A7. All that's going to happen is that index finger is going to reach up above it, and everything else is going to go away. A7. Do that 4 or 5 times on your own. C, B flat, A7. C, B flat, A7 again. C, B flat, A7. Good. Adonai, G minor 7. We're on the bottom line to C. Ushmo F chad. Now the A7. L'shemulti D minor C B flat. Now C B flat A7. Okay, how's this feeling for folks? Give me a show of thumbs. Feels okay-ish? Oh, great. Wow, that was universally positive. We'll take that. Okay, so the other thing that I'm hoping you're going to take away from this is that emotional feel of the A7 is like a big old reset button at the end. It just like primes you to go back into it. Okay. That is, we've actually dealt with something like that. You know how when we're playing the blues, when you go to the 5th and make it a 7th chord, it brings you back to the beginning? That's what's happening here because we are in the key of D minor. So D, E, F, G, A. And we're turning that into a 7th chord. Okay. Here we go. Let's try to get a strum. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just find a groove that works for you. 2, 3. Ya la 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 lecha dodi. Ya ira G minor 7. Ya la 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 likras kala. Second line D minor. Ya la 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 pene C. Shabbat B flat to C. Pene to C. B flat to C. And now go to F, and you can do that little riff if you'd like, where we're playing with the 3rd and lifting up. I'm going to do that riff again. The riff is all happening on the G string, on the string closest to your chin. So, 2nd finger on the G string, 3rd finger, 3rd fret G string, 2nd finger on the G string, open on the G string. Okay, now we're going to go to the verse, D minor. Shamor viz a G minor 7. Now C. Biddy boor to F. Here comes that A7. Ishmi D minor C to B flat. Elham U C to B flat to A7. Adonai. Now you'll notice we would expect a D minor at the beginning of this line, and that A7, we're just holding on to it, and then we're going to the G minor 7 instead. Adonai echad. C. Ushmo to F. Chad. A7, here we go. L'shemulti D minor C to B flat. C to B flat and A7. Yay, day, day. Ya la 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 lecha do D. Let's speed it up a little. G minor 7. Ya la 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 likras kala. Ya la 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 pene C. Shabbat B flat to C. Pene Shabbat B flat to C. Ka F. D minor. Shamor viz a G minor 7. C. Biddy boor to F. Echad A7. Yish D minor to C to B flat. Elham U C to B flat and A7. Adonai, G minor 7 to C, Ushmo to F. Here comes A7. L'shemu D minor to C to B flat, and to C, B flat, A7. How does this feel? Still okay-ish? A little harder with the strum. Okay, let's keep getting faster. Now we'll play it up to...
No, you're too fast already.
So try to keep up. We'll see what we can do. Let's bring it up to speed now. Here's the speed that I would play it at. So get into that groove. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Hey, there's no water breaks. This is not track and field here, Mom, you know. Get in that D minor. Get that D minor going. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, here we go. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Ya re G minor. Ya la 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 likra skala. D minor. Ya la 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 b'nei C. Shabbat. B flat to C. B flat to C. And to F. D minor. Shamor Visa G minor 7 C, Biddy Boor to F, A7, Ish D minor to C to B flat, Elham U C to B flat, and A7, Adonai G minor 7 to C, Ushmo to F, A7. Shemoti D minor C to B flat, Billy T C to B flat, and A7. Okay, now we're going to go back to the chorus here, the first two lines. And what I want us to work on here is you'll notice at the end of each phrase, I'm giving 3 hard down strums. There we go. So, right, I'm just doing the top line. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Yai, die, die. Right, those 3 hard strums. So try to do that with me. So let's just do that. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Yai, die, die. Sorry. The dog busted into my room. So let me go close that door. So we're just going to stay on the D minor while we practice this. We're not going to change chords. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Down, down, down. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Down, down, down. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Down, down, down. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Down, down, down. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Down, down, down. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Good. Okay. Now this time we're going to go on. We'll do the whole top line and we'll do the down, down on both. So just the D minor to the G minor 7. We're only going to stay on that top line. Here we go now. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Down, down, down. G minor 7. Ya la 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 likra skala. Down, down again. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Down, down, down. Ya la 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 likra skala. Down, down again. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Down, down, down. G minor 7. La 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 likra skala. Down, down, down. Okay, how'd that feel? Are we able to do that? Sort of. I see people actually, maybe I'm wrong, I see people doing the down, down better than they're doing the strumming when it's not the down, down, down. Yeah, I like how everyone just nodded very enthusiastically at that. That was good. Okay, so let's work on that strum. Let's just focus on the strum for a second. Oops, sorry, I don't have the original sound on. This will help you hear it. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Remember to keep it really loose. Most of this is being done in my wrist, not in my elbow, and my fingers really loose, really gentle. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Really loose. It's Should be really easy. If it feels hard to do, you're working too hard. Benjamin, you look like you're working just a little too hard there. Are we all able to do this? Larry, twice as fast. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. There you go. And move that finger over so it's right where the neck meets the body. And most of this work is the wrist. Almost none of it's done. Let me give you the whole view. Do you see how it's almost all entirely in my wrist right here? Good, Mom. See if you can loosen up that wrist, though. Make that wrist floppy. Actually, that's the word we want, floppy. Make that wrist floppy. So it's the wrist going up and down more than the elbow. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, let's try this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, lechado di. Down, down, down. Yada da 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 da. Down, down, down. Yala la 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 lechado di. Down, down, down. Yala la 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 lechado di. Down, down, down. Okay, now let's just go back to the strumming again for a second. If you listen to me, right, it doesn't actually sound like I'm playing down, up, down, up, down, up. Right now I'm doing the same bit. When I'm playing the song, so go ahead and sing that actually while you're playing, and it'll help you emphasize those parts. So the down, up is happening still, but I'm almost just grazing those strings when I'm not trying to give it the beat. Da 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 da. Say it with me. Da 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 I really hope there's people listening to all of us making those sounds. There's actually people working on my house behind me. I can only imagine what they're thinking right now. Okay, how did that feel? Were we able to do that a little better? That should always be your trick when you're having trouble with a strum. Get that wrist going constant and then emphasize by singing it out loud. Sing the strum. Because when you're singing the things you're trying to emphasize, your right hand is just going to respond automatically. They're going to work together with your mouth and what you're hitting harder with your right hand. Okay, let's put it all together. We ready? So get into that groove. Down, down, down. 1, 2, 3, down, down, down. 1, 2, 3, down, down, down. 1, 2, 3, down, down. Yes, Sean.
Do you have original sound on?
I don't, thank you. Yep. Larry, try to get that right in the crook of your elbow. Move that ukulele over. Yeah, there you go. There you go. That should make it a little easier for you. Thanks for catching that too, Sean. Here we go. Down, 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 da, 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 da. Here we go. Ya la 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 lecha do di. Down, down, G minor 7. Ya la 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 likra scala. Down, 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 D minor. La 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 Panesha C. B flat to C. B flat to C. And F. Shamor. Shamor Visa G minor 7. C. Biddy Buta F. Down, down, down A7. Yada. Ishmi D minor C and B flat. And I'm U C and B flat and A7. Adonai, G minor 7, down, 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 C, Ushmo to F, down, 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 A7, Lishemoti, D minor, C, and B flat, and to C, and B flat, and A7, the top now, D minor, Lechad, D, down, 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 G minor 7, na, 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 Likaskala, down, 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 D minor, ya, la, 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 then A to C, down, down, B flat to C, and B flat to C, and on F. Okay, just a little bit of music theory here for a second. So you'll notice that the ending chord feels perfect to end on an F, right? We would expect we'd want to end on a D minor because the song has been in D minor. But you can actually see it perfectly. If you play an F and then a D minor, you see that there's only one note difference between them, right? Play an F and a D minor, and you can see that there's just one note that's different. You're just changing what's happening on the C. You're changing it from an open C on an F to a C, C sharp D, to a D on the D minor. So we're replacing a C and turning it into a D on the D minor. And those are called the relative major and minor of each other. So when you are in a key, I know we've talked about this before, but when you're in a key, if it's a major key, like in the key of F, then the sixth chord is going to be what we call the relative minor, meaning it's going to have two of the three notes in common, and they sort of fit in with each other. So F, G, A, B, C, D minor, right? So F major and D minor are the relative major and minor to each other. And you've learned some of the relative majors and minors internally, even if you don't realize it, right? In the key of C, the relative minor is what? Anyone know? What's the minor chord that you always play when you're playing with C?
A minor.
A minor, yeah, exactly. If you're in the key of G, which we don't play so much on the ukulele, but is a very common guitar key, it's the E minor. Right? And so on, so forth. Does that make sense to everyone? And so in this, which is the key of F, the relative minor is the D minor to each other. Any questions on that? Any thoughts on any of this? Nothing? Okay. Let's pull out something else we can work on that'll have some similarities. Okay. You know what, as long as we're doing this, since we're going to have the Havdalah music jam coming up, let's go over Havdalah again. We haven't done that in a while, and Benjamin looks excited for this, so you can do Havdalah at your shul too. And it's basically all the same chords that we just played, except without the G minor 7. But actually, one of the things to do is you'll see when we are playing this, go ahead and experiment. Throw in a G minor 7 instead of the G minor sometimes, and you will have a sense of it sounding different. It's going to provide a different emotionality to that moment. And you can try just inserting it. Whenever you're playing a song, try inserting those seventh chords. And sometimes you're going to be like, whoa, that does not work, which is great. The next time it comes around, don't do it again. And sometimes you're going to play and you're going to be like, oh, that's interesting. And the more you do it, the more they're going to become tools of your right hand rather than your brain. And that's what we want. We want not just for your right, of your left hand and not just your brain. We want it not just to be things that you can consciously decide, but actually move some of the emotional choice to your muscle memory as well. Okay, here we go. So, this is going to be very similar, actually, because it's also in 3/4 time. So we've got the D minor to the B flat, to the G minor. And And actually, that's a really easy change. Go with that G minor 7 because play your B flat, and then if you want to go to the G minor 7, all you do is lift up the ring finger.
Daniel, could you move your
Yep.
video down so we can see the text?
Right, so we've got our D minor to our B flat, and then try doing that G minor 7 there. So all you're going to do is lift up the ring finger to the A7, that index finger is going up, and back to the D minor. And you'll hear at the end of that phrase, I'll go ya, da, da. And all that I'm doing is I'm playing, go ahead and play a D minor here. And lift up your middle finger to play an F. Da, da, da. That's all that I'm doing is playing with that. No, I said middle finger, I meant ring finger, excuse me. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Okay. Let's try playing we're just going to play that first line. That's all we're doing here. D minor, B flat, ya da 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 da, G minor to A7, D minor again, D minor, B flat, ya da 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 da, G minor, A7, D minor again, D minor, B flat, da 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 da, G minor, A7, D minor, again, D minor, B flat, G minor, A7, D minor. Okay, let's go on. The verses go like this. F to G, B flat to C, F to G, A7, once again that A7 brings us home and like reboots everything. B flat to C, bottom line, F to G, B flat to C, D minor. Look at that bottom line. It actually does music theory-wise exactly what we talked about with the relative minor and major. So the first half of that bottom line is B flat C F, and the last part of that line is B flat C D minor, where the F and the D minor are just swapping out. And you'll find that pretty regularly in songs, where the verse and the chorus will be identical, but they'll just change out the relative minor and major. Okay, let's do the everything but the first line. So we're doing the verses, starting with the Baruch line. F to G, B flat to C, F to G and A7, B flat to C, F to G, B flat to C, and D minor from the top, ya da ya da 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 da, B flat ya da 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 da, G minor, A7, D minor again, D minor, B flat, G minor, A7, D minor again. Let's go on, here we go. F, F to G, B flat to C, F to G, A7, bottom line, B flat to C, F to G, B flat to C, and D minor from the top, ya ya da 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 da, B flat, ya da 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 da, G minor, A7, D minor again, D minor, B flat, G minor, A7, D minor, go on. F to G, B flat to C, F to G, A7, B flat to C, F to G, B flat to C, and D minor. Yeah, 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 da 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 da, yeah, da 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 da, yeah, da da yeah, da da yeah, da da, D minor, yeah, 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 yeah. A7, and on D minor. I can like hear the candle being dunked in the wine now. And then as soon as the candle's dunked in the wine, we have Eliyahu Hanavi. This one I actually tend not to play with much of a rhythm. You just sort of single strums. Eli D minor, A7 D minor, Eli D minor, Hati F, Eli F, who, Eli C, who, Eli B flat, A7 D minor. Okay, and now we're going to go to the G minor, and let's do the sort of constant strum thing with our right hand if we can. G minor, Beyamenu, Ya D minor, A7 D minor. If you're having trouble with that, the way you want to do that is, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Take that index finger and point it straight when you're doing it. Straight, perpendicular to the strings. And then it's just up and down. And it's not strumming as much as sort of brushing across all the strings. Imagine that index finger is a paintbrush, just going back and forth and back and forth. Okay, G minor. Bimera veyamenu, Ya D minor, A7 D minor, Imo G minor, Ben David, Im A7, back to D minor, Eliyahu, A7 D minor, Eli D minor, Hati F, Eli F, who, Eli C, who, Eli B flat, A7 D minor. Shavuatov F, Shavuatov, Shavuatov, Shasitov, Shavuatov, 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 Shad minor, Tov. In F week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and C increase. A C week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy in D minor. And how Jewish is it to have a song about having a good week that resolves to like sad minor chords? Right. Similarly, I don't know if this is true, but it's certainly emotionally true, even if it's not actually true. I've heard that Hatikva, the Israeli national anthem, is the only national anthem in a minor key. Which, right, like again, sometimes we're just right on the nose. It's actually a harmonic minor, which is somewhere between a minor and a major key. But yep. Okay. Any thoughts on any of this? We spent quite a bit of time today dealing with 3/4 songs, right in 3/4 counting, 3 beats per measure or 6 beats per measure, however you decide to divide it up. We worked on that G minor 7th chord and played with minor 7ths and the emotionality there. And in all of these songs that we just did in Havdalah, you can insert that G minor 7 instead of just the standard G minor. To give it a different feel. We had that A7 and looked at the way that a 7th chord can send us back home, and we worked on our strumming. Any thoughts? Anything that was tough? Anything we want to work on next week? Any new songs you want to work on? For the next few weeks, we're going to be focusing on the songs we're going to do at the jam session. And I'm going to start bringing in more of what I think of as sort of song-leading Jewish songs as well. Doing those things. Okay. Anything else? We'll see y'all next week.